It really is a striking thing that we are doing in this brokerage because of our founder, Brenda McKenzie.
Now, Brenda's dream is to be able to provide home ownership to families and individuals. We seek to help those families who, through no fault of their own, whether it be illness or family circumstances, have fallen through the cracks.
When Brenda decided to join Engel & Folkers in July of 2019, it was a very easy decision to bring her charity, A Home for Everyone, inside the brokerage. We've always wanted a culture of collaboration. A Home for Everyone has brought that culture to a whole different level. Brenda believes that when you earn your living in the real estate industry, that you must find a way to give back to the community inside that industry. And her idea and her vision to actually make home ownership viable for those who would otherwise not have that opportunity just seemed to fit so closely with not only what we do for a living every day, but what we hope for everyone every day.
One of the really interesting aspects to our mission, which is creating generational change. The impact of homeownership as an investment is such a long-lasting an effect on a family, not just those who are lucky enough to have that comfort of calling somewhere's home, but just the financial future it can create for a family. So having the opportunity to help these individuals and families get into this investment that they otherwise wouldn't be able to, that's what's really cool, is that we're creating that generational change. They might have something down the road to pass on to their families or their children that they might not have had otherwise.
What we hope to do is to find families who can manage a very small mortgage, but who, through no fault of their own, have been unable to garner down payments or closing cost funding in order to get into a home. We find local communities and organizations in that community who can identify families that require our help.
And for the first time in my life, I witness what it is for somebody that never thought, that had been forgotten in a way, to realize that there are people that care.
It just fills me every day, and that is that we have realtors all across Nova Scotia who have committed to our contribution at closing program. And basically how that works is on every closing of a transaction, they have predetermined an amount or percentage from their commission towards A Home for Everyone.
So once the closing happens, then our staff, they put together a letter, and a letter that goes out to your client, whether it be the buyer or seller. And in that letter, it says that Maura Nolan has made a contribution towards A Home for Everyone on your behalf. So the contribution at closing, then your buyers and sellers are aware of what you're doing. And I tell you, 9 times out of 10, I always get a call or a text from my client saying, wow.
Brenda has become a leader inside this brokerage. And I know there are many realtors inside the brokerage who look to her for the motivation, the hard work ethic, and the understanding that if you have a dream, if you want to make change in your community, that you can.
It's like my life breath. It's like, that's what I want to do. It's my purpose. And I think I'd like to share just how important it is to have people behind you to support you. They inspire me because they agree to follow this vision and that I have And I think that they all very much enjoy it too. And they feel good about themselves and what we've accomplished together. So I love that. Team player. If every one person takes one thing and puts their energies into one thing to try to make a difference, just imagine what we all can do. And so hopefully we can do this for a long time.